Greetings and welcome to Be One Love, Spirituality in a Modern World. I am an ordained Reverend, which is the same thing as an ordained priest, an ordained preacher. Basically, I am Reverend Dr. Lewis. And I find that for some odd reason, people like to live in the world of seriousness. Like, wow, okay, bore me. I'm at work. Do I want to talk about work? Of course not. I want to enjoy my life. When you're enjoying your life, you're looking for the heart smiles because you want the happy moments in life. The happy moments are going to keep you in your memories of the opposite of boredom. Don't bore me to death, okay? Now, part of that is after the cancer treatment, I have to basically do what I used to do before the cancer pain, and that was go back on my supplements. Now, because of the radiation, it messed up my throat. Now I have to do powders and liquids. So for my cup of coffee, this is a cup, basically a mug. It's a cup and a half. So you do 1/4 of a teaspoon. And what you're doing is you're doing your supplements in your coffee. So coffee is 2 16-ounce cup of water with 2 teaspoons of coffee. So you're not doing a lot of coffee. You're just getting a itsy bitsy bit of coffee. And then in your mug, in your coffee cup, you're going to do a powder of 1/8 of a teaspoon. Calcium, lion's mane, potassium, gluconate, collagen peptides, glutamine, and chaga. Now, lion's mane and chaga, those are both mushrooms. Glutamine is for sore muscles. Collagen is for saggy skin, for your hair and nails, and so on and so forth. Gluconate is pretty much when you urinate, your urine will suck out your magnesium, which sucks out your potassium, which sucks out your sodium. Now, I don't have a thyroid, so for 29 years. So basically, I can't take sodium pills or substance sodium or whatever. It doesn't work. When you don't have a thyroid, it doesn't regulate it. And then I get high blood pressure. Wow, this is super fun. So I take this particular one, gluconate, which is like a sodium, and I put it with the potassium. Because the problem is that my white blood count goes too low, which means your immune system goes too low. And they had to stop the cancer treatments because my white blood count went too low. In order to bring that back up, I need potassium and sodium, but I can't take sodium, so I take gluconate. So I put the potassium and the gluconate together, and then both together, I will then do 1/4 of a teaspoon. And then you got your lion's mane, which I mentioned earlier, and then your calcium, and those are 1/4 of a teaspoon. So those are all 1/4 of a teaspoon. And you do 1 tablespoon of honey. I buy the 3 to 5 pounds of honey at one time. So it's a big jar from the farmer's market because I want to make sure that I'm getting the sweetness, because all this stuff in there, it's like, it may not taste good, I don't know, because my taste buds really aren't tasting all that great because of the cancer treatments. Yay! So things are coming back, slowly but surely coming back. So make sure you put your supplements in your coffee. Remember, you're eating for what your body needs, not what your ego wants. Most people will eat by taste first. That's what your ego wants. Well, guess what? You're not eating what your body needs. You're eating what your ego wants. So you got to put your body first and your ego second. That's the way it works when it comes to health. Okay. So that's my coffee. And I've just now started last year on getting professionally framed paintings. So this is my painting of the holographical umbilical cord. I love how she put the purple in there, and then this frame makes it really gorgeous. The holographical umbilical cord is in the my book Fractology. Basically, when you're in your mother's womb, you're attached by an umbilical cord. So these are the tentacles, which are the fractals, which actually attach to the matrix. So this is why it is holographic. It is holographical because it's like a spirit, like a ghost. You see through it, it's transparent, and that's what this is. So this is the holographical umbilical cord. Now this is the heart. It's a flying heart with the 7 chakras of 7 auric colors. The chakras in the human body are the portals that illuminate the auric zone. So the auric colors go through the chakra, which are attached to the fractals, the funnels, which are attached to the matrix. Because everything that's inside the matrix is 3D, third dimension, Earth's physical realm of the human 5 senses. So this is the holographical umbilical cord, and you can find all my artwork on ArtPal. Alright, that was fun. Now I have all of my hanging up rosaries and chimes and all kinds of goodies. And this is the witch's healing box. So inside the box I have different crystals, you know, like this particular crystal is for Virgo. And then you got this particular crystal is for Scorpio. So each zodiac sign astrology have their own crystals. Okay, so those are in there, and you got to take them out and you got to cleanse them. You should do it once a week, but I'm more like a once a month type of gal. So that's the witch's healing box, because those are for my crystals. Then I have, it is the year of the rabbit. Okay, so we got, these are the fractal animals inside the book Fractology. It's the year of 3050, universe 23, planet number 3. Shawanisha, she has the, it is the adventure of a girl named Shawanisha. And she's going through, she's a very heightened, enlightened being in the year of 3050, universe 23, planet number 3. One of the, you have all the fractal animals, and the fractal animals are Chinese astrology signs in fractal form. So you got your spirit guides and all that. So this is the rabbit in Chinese astrology. This is the year of 3050. In the rabbit, you have here the eggs. This is a female rabbit. You have the eggs. The eggs go through, and as they transpire, as the baby grows, it then grows into hearts. The hearts then are attached to the mom's third eye chakra. So this is for the year of the rabbit. The rabbits representing hope, goddess of the moon. This is Shint. It is a fractal animal. The book is 5 in 1, so it's Fractology 5 in 1. The year of 3050, universe 23, planet number 3. You can find my artwork. I did this in 2014. You can find my artwork on ArtPal. The year of the rabbit is 2023, 2011, 1999, 1987, 1975, 1963, 1951, 1939, and keep going on and on. In Western astrology, you have 12 different astrology signs. In Eastern astrology, in China, you have a new astrology sign every 12 years. So you got the rabbit, you got the dragon. The dragon is the year of 2024, 2012, 2000, 1988, 1976, 1964, 1952, 1940. This is male. Vigor, fertility, ultimate abundance, prosperity, fortune, good fortune. This is the dragon. This one is D.Div. This is a fractal dragon, and the dragon represents the element of fire. And this one is from the book Fractal 5-in-1, year 3050, universe 23, planet number 3. So yeah, I've done them all. That's the horse, that's the snake, I've done them all. And you can find my artwork on Art How. And then we have, remember, these are all about heart smiles. You must find your heart smiles daily. Yeah, they're really cool because here, this is her eggs, and they're all attached by a umbilical cord. Isn't that cool? Okay. Fun. Now, we have the Witch's Healing Box, and then we have the Tibetan Singing Bowls. Now, remember, you have to look at the 5 elements. The 5 elements are air, earth, fire, water, wood. Okay? You have to have all 5 elements in each room of your house. We have brass, which is an earth element. We have the runes stones, which is the earth element. Then we got the Tibetan singing bowl, and this is brass, which is earth element. And then you got the 7 powerhouse crystals. So it has all 7 colors for all 7 auric colors in the chakras. That's the human body. So then I have all the crystals, and the crystals, each one is for the auric colors for the 7 chakras. Like, for instance, this is blue. I don't really know where the camera is. But anyways, this is a blue crystal, and this is Gemini. Yeah, I don't know about the lighting. I haven't quite figured that out. I'm just now using this camera on this laptop here. It's MacBook. Yeah, I don't like MacBook. And this is bay leaves. Okay, so you're going to do your bay leaf. You're going to burn it, put your name on it, and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's earth. And then you got glass. Where does glass come from? Earth. This is the angel that I painted for my book. See, we got B1 Love, LLC. It's my business. Reverend Dr. Lewis. That's me. Then my blog is One Spherical Love Church. Blog One Spherical Love Podcast. We got One Spherical Love NPO. It's my church, non-profit organization. I have 4 businesses, but those are only 2 for now. Then you have to have in your different rooms of the feng shui of your house must be divided into the 9 rooms. One of the rooms is family heritage. So I got my family. It's my 2 cousins, my aunt, my mom, my uncle, and my grandma. Of course, grandma has passed away. So you need to have your family in one of your houses. And since I live in a very small, like a studio size, 200 to 300 square feet, pretty small, I put everything like right here. So I have my 4 cards. You got your 2 different tarot cards. I got a regular playing card. Somehow you can be able to tell fortunes with that too. I haven't gotten into that yet. And then I have my Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. This is for telepathy. This is teaching you how to move things with your mind. This is what you practice with. Then I have my crystal ball. Then I have my UFO detector. UFO detector is basically like a metal detector in the ground. UFO detector is basically any tectonic plates shifting in the earth, so the metals move. It will pick it up. If any metal above your head, above the sky, in Earth's above Earth's atmosphere, let's just say Sputnik or whoever is gonna fly by, it would pick it up. It does this little alarm on there. Well, I don't have all my hearing back yet, so it's like it just gets all solid blue going around. Okay. So then I have, this is good to have to define your, wherever it is you put your things you love. So I got one yellow candle, and yellow is knowledge. I have my bay leaf right here, and I have the coins. The coins are for good luck. And then I have the frog, and frog represents water. I have the dragons, and that represents fire. So you got fire, you got earth, you got water. You need to have all 5 elements. And then I have a live plant. And this is for massaging my face because I have blockages in my sinus. So it's for, I really like it, for massaging my face. And this is Henry. Henry is styrofoam. It's a fake bird. And this is part of the bracelet that goes with the rosary beads. So you got a little religious symbol in here. So that's Henry. This makes life interesting, makes life fun, and that's what it's all about. Heart smiles. Now remember, if you're too serious and you're living in the first chakra, which is, wow, that's the red zone. That, my friend, is anger, depression, blah, blah, blah. Why do you want to create havoc in your life? You need to bring that up. It's like, why do you want to create a havoc in your life? It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Now for your next life, because you have learned all of your lessons that you were meant to learn and teach in this lifetime, you then will go into the next lifetime. You must start your, your book, your list, whatever it is that you want to calculate into the configuration of who you will be in your next life. And how I'm doing that is that I have a picture of family, and I also have a picture of me when I was younger, when I was in modeling. Okay, so I want this to come back again. And how am I going to do that? You have to say your affirmation. And I'm taking the peptides, collagen now. Okay, so you have to do your affirmation. The hands of time return to me. My youthful look I see in front of me for all to see. So mote it be. There it is done. Blessed be. You do a cleansing breath, and then you blow it out. So the universe will then pick up your vibrations. And this is who I need to look like. Once again, me, myself, and I, when I'm laying in my casket, when it's time to pass into the next world. I'm bringing me back to me because I love me. You look in the mirror every day. until you say, I love you. You're funny. I'm so happy to be me. Me, myself, and I. It's a heavy load, but hey, somebody's got to do it, and it's going to be me. That's what life is all about, folks. Find your happy moments in life. For now, I'm making my charts, and as time goes by, I will keep adding, and it'll make it easier to do what I'm doing. Now, for this chart up here, this chart is the 9 rooms of Feng Shui. And this is how the 5 elements actually flow together. It is the constructive cycle elements. Fire, expansion and transformation. Earth, grounding and support. Metal, mental power. Metal is mental, metal, air, which is all the air signs, and that's me, Gemini. Then you got water and you got wood. Water is release and renew. Wood is personal growth, because that's where the grounding comes in. Fire melts metal. Earth muddles water. Metal chops wood. Water drowns fire. Wood breaks up earth. So that I'm going through and I'm writing down, these are the particular geometric designs of the representation of the elements. So I got those on there. I got the 9 rooms, and then you got, when you're looking at your past, present, future, you have to understand the left is the past, the right is the future. Your left is the physical, the top is the mental, the right is the spiritual. In the middle is the core being, because you have the 4 bodies of being. The 5th is the core, the 5th is the soul. And then at the bottom you have the emotional. Metaphysics is the philosophy of life. When you go through a university and you take a metaphysics class, it's basically in philosophy. It's the philosophy of life. So I have my list, and then it is Ayurveda, dates back to the Vedic era. Vedic is vegan lifestyle that eats plant-based foods. 1, vegetable. 2, fruits. 3, nuts. 4, grains. 5, herbs. 6, seeds. Ayurvedic means science of life. Auric colors and chakras. So I have all the 7 auric colors. Colors are emotional energy that travels through the portals called chakras. Okay? So those are those charts right there. And as time goes by, I will keep adding to them to make it easy for what it is that I am doing. And then I have the chart for the tarot. And in the tarot, you have to understand that, yeah, everything is backwards for you, but not for me. Tarot starts at the 0. So 1 through 7 is power. 8 through 14 is laws. 15 through 21 is conditions or effects. Your codes, equations, enlightenment. Your codes are keys. Keys are the questions, which are the particles. The equations are the doors, which are the answers, which are part. Enlightenment is the whole being. So you have particles that are part of the whole. Just like a pizza pie. You got the particles, pepperoni, cheese, to make a whole pizza. Okay. And then you have the list of the full, for example, is 0, and it comes from, oh gosh, it slipped my mind, too much information. The Kabbalah, yeah, it comes from the Kabbalah. Aleph, okay, so these are Kabbalah words, broken down into what each tarot card means. So key 1, which is the Magician, you have power works. 8, 1 through 8. Through modifying conditions or effects by key 15. So depending upon how the cards are laid out as to which one affects which one. So that's where you run into past, present, future. The questions in your mind are the doors. The answers are the keys. It's coded keys, doors, hole. It's all about codes. It's coding. And then, of course, when you're doing the tarot cards, you got waters west, which is cups. And this is the symbols, which is symbology for what each one means. You got air, north, swords. Earth, east, pentacles, coins. Fire, south, wands, batons. 1, and this is Roman numerals. 1, air, magician. 2, moon, the high priestess. 3, Mars, the empress. 4, sun, the emperor. 5, Aries, the hierophant. 6, Taurus, the lovers. 5, 6, 7, Gemini, the chariot. 5, 6, 7, 8, Cancer, justice. 8, 9, Leo, hermit. 10, Virgo, wheel of fortune. 11, Venus, strength. 10, 11, 12, Libra, hangman. So each one represents something. And it's funny when people... I watch on YouTube the different tarot readers, and I can tell who's pretty much like talking out their butt because they really don't understand what it's about. They're just reading from a book. They're not reading with intuition. They're just reading a book. Like, dude, if I wanted that, I would just go back to school. Like, one of the archetypes. Now you have the astrology archetypes, you have the jugular archetype. So jugular archetype is Carl Jung, German philosopher, next, sidekick of Sigmund Freud. So yeah, psychology. So you have the 2 so far of the archetypes. And one of the archetypes is storyteller. Storyteller to me is sitting around the campfire like back in Cowboys and Indian days. So the Cowboys would do it, and then the Indians also did it because a lot of times they're passing down their heritage verbally instead of written. So you're doing storytelling. So you're telling the stories about your ancestors for the next generation. Yeah, these are the kind of things that we don't have in America. It's kind of like sad. We missed out on that particular version of Heart Smiles. This is why if you watch my YouTube channel and you listen to my podcast, it will then bring Heart Smiles into your world to show you a different avenue to be able to find your own heart smiles. The more I learn about me, the more I can help others, which in turn helps humanity. And life is love, love is life. Blessings from Reverend, and thank you for your support. Woo!